Sorry about that. I wanted to make sure that I could get like a clean split so I don't have to like go in and make highlights and do all that annoying stuff again. So how's everyone doing tonight? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab something to eat real quick. Alright, boys, I'm back. Got me some Lucky Charms. Mm-mm-mm. Hmm. See, my body proportions are pretty interesting, so I can get away with eating whatever I want. Yeah. But, yeah, the holidays were filled with a lot of food. I will agree with that. I don't need you guys seeing my video games, what other games I play so you can track me down. I don't need fangirls following me everywhere. Ain't that right, Conical?
Fan freaking tastic.
Now it lets me join. What the hell? I don't understand you, Skype.
Yeah, Skype's weird. Everybody, Brandon, everybody.
Hello to
love.
everybody.
Never met everybody before.
Um,
Alright, what do we want to first pick? Thresh?
okay.
Thresh is always a good first pick.
Mhm.
So,
Come on. Well, any support is really good.
I think, whatever. Tired. Yeah, anyway, Brandon, I tried the WT fast thing. All it did was give me firewall errors.
that's really weird. That's unfortunate. You probably should have, if you try connecting through different places or just try the same place the entire time.
What do you mean?
Like on the thing, bottom portion, there's like you can choose where you want to connect from, and sometimes you'll encounter problems with some, but others will work. It's really weird.
I didn't have any options. It was a free trial.
That's what I use.
Okay. I might re-download it after this game if my ping's still giving me problems. Is that an Annie Toplin?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I said who I was playing.
I didn't hear
only
you.
playing 2 games.
Okay.
We're doing a wombo combo. I can go Jinx.
Well,
Graves
water.
has good AoE
I mean,
damage from
water.
Well, yeah, Graves does. Works too.
I'd have to get Tyler's mid laner
Why?
Just use have
because
Graves.
I don't have any AD carries.
Right.
Here's Lucian. I can go
Well,
Lucian.
yeah,
Lucian works.
and Ash.
What?
Or
I didn't think they had Azir. Because I typed in Azir and it didn't come up.
maybe you mistyped it.
Might
I
have.
haven't played League of Legends in a while.
We're going for Wombo-y stuff. That's AoE CC.
Lysandra.
Ba-dum-bum.
Or him.
Meh.
If you want Veigar, are you?
They have
Oh,
Kale.
right. Yeah.
Wombo combo mid laner?
Pick Graves then.
Oriana.
Yeah, Ori would be a really good pick for a wombo combo.
Alright,
too.
grab me Ori.
Okay.
Who do you want? Graves?
Yeah, grab me Graves.
I don't own Graves. He says this, he locks in Graves.
You haven't locked
Josh.
There we go.
Okay. Scared me.
Nah, I have Oriana. Don't worry. Her sub thing is a support, so I'm just saying. Just saying.
I'm glad you find that
support.
so amusing.
Oriana support, man. That
Ori
just sounds
support.
hot.
Oh god.
Okay,
please
you should
no.
do it. You should do it next game.
Oh,
Or-
my friend Pillow, he mains Oriana's support.
That's top cat.
Pillow
That
main's
is
Nami
like-
support.
Well,
No,
he
doesn't
plays.
get
He doesn't main it. He plays it a lot.
Leeson top.
It doesn't get better than that.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Mm,
He doesn't even torture me. Wow.
I'm gonna need some peel because this fire is gonna like be into me.
Well, you have Ori Pill, Annie Pill, Wukong Pill, and Thresh Pill, so.
But that's in team fights.
I'm not
In winning
walking.
phase, I might.
But then again, Thresh and Annie should be able to pill it for you better than I can.
Oh,
'cause
I
I'm
pressed
half
something
one
and now I can only walk.
Well, if I goes in on me instead of like peeling for me Wukong, like just go and initiate on their team.
Well, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I'm back.
That would be the plan.
Alright, so I'm looking at your guys' team comps here. You guys definitely are, yeah, the Wombo combo comp here. So you want to group up and force early dragons, things like that. Pressure early objectives to get them to group early. Because what they're gonna be looking to do is they're gonna be looking to like find someone, single them out, and pick them off. Like, they have Lee Sin Kick to get someone out, they have Nami Bubble to catch people out, Vile to catch someone out, so just keep wards down wherever you're moving to and through, so just drop wards as you move. And, you know, try and stay close together so none of you really get picked off. Keep your squishies safe. That's my advice for how you guys should end up playing out this game, like, in that phase.
It's a Kale top.
All right.
Fun.
Oh, so it's Lee Sin mid. That's interesting.
Fun.
Frickin' Graves with his teal shorts, not blue. What do you think he
God,
is?
Graves. Wukong is kind of teal in that skin.
Blue eyes.
Yeah, blue eyes. Well, Graves has a blue gun and blue glasses.
Hey, by the way, Josh, you run the pattern.
Fuck you too. I'm not platinum. I'm sorry. Okay.
You don't need to be plat to get a border.
Well, everything's up.
That's what Isaiah's talking about. I don't know.
No.
No, he's talking about plat, gold,
Pattern.
silver, or plat, gold, silver, gold, plat. Oh.
If only. Boom.
think they'll invade with their team?
They have a really strong level 1.
Nami, Bubble, Vayne can condemn.
Just get
personnel,
Zane wouldn't take
and
them
then,
first, I don't think.
well, Lee Sin could maybe single
Lee Sin
them out.
has face check.
Yeah.
That's-
And then the Kale for the AoE shred. It's really hardcore. And then Nami, but
I don't know though.
then Vi just to knock up, just to make sure that they're dead.
They have a decent level 1.
I don't think they're gonna invade. Not with that team. No, that's just me.
well, just go into those like 5 positions and get early wards. So we know where they're coming from if they do invade.
Make sure my keyboard's working.
Don't end up like last time where it was your number keys.
Don't
Okay.
PC like Cheyenne.
Oh my
So-
goodness.
I muted myself on Skype. I'm turning it
Yeah,
down a
my
little
number
bit
keys
so I can
are
hear
working as
their
intended.
chat.
Stand in the mid lane.
wow.
They might do a come
This
through
one.
here.
Oh no, Kale
I can talk.
goes right there. So
Alright, so
game?
Nami took her heal first, by the
I'm
way.
confused.
Just so you know.
Okay.
I is confused.
Bitch, I dare you to come over here.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll. I don't think they'll invade. They have Kale top side.
Come on, lead client. I have faith. You can do it. Alright, there we go. Good job.
I'm gonna attempt to come shut down Kill.
That's
Ashton.
wooded.
Okay.
Just because I don't want her to get too far ahead of you, and I don't want that ultimate. I'm gonna have to deal with that shit.
Okay.
And he has a decent
So,
matchup against
first
Kale, I
off,
feel.
what I see here is
Yeah, I don't see her doing bad.
each of these lanes,
So then he can
aside
make the
from
stun
mid
kill
lane,
count
picked
ultra
a-
burst.
Essentially a lane
Wait, did they
bully.
come
Like,
through
we have
the
Graves Thresh,
No,
which should be able to bully out
Warded
Vayne
it?
have a
Nami.
ward in there.
Annie,
and I'm
you
pretty
know,
sure it's just a
extremely
trinket,
high
so-
burst
And don't go in there,
champion,
just
so as long
avoid
as
it.
she doesn't
Just
throw
use
her
that way.
entire combo into
Pretty sure it's
Kale,
gone in
it
6 or 8
should end up in their favor. Her favor, because she'd be able to burst Kale before she's able to ult
I really wanted
herself.
to play Rango this game.
And then Lee
I
Sin
can't
doesn't
believe
have
this
much kill pressure on an
ironically fucking
Oriana
ended.
unless there's a massive
Burst fan,
skill
too.
difference
I
here.
wonder if
Yeah.
they can stun us.
So
Yeah, I saw that. They
his
Second
team
ban.
comp is a relatively
either
safe
ghosting.
lane here,
I'm not streaming.
whereas
Exactly.
That's a joke.
this
That's a
this
Nami
team
man?
comp here really needs to make a picks in
What
order
else
to
would
stay
you say?
competitive. They have Vi and Lee Sin, who
No,
is really good at
no.
singling out targets and making it so they can
Oh,
be
I
killed.
thought-
Vayne, really
it's a
good at
5-man,
dueling.
no.
Nami, really high catch potential with her
Maybe
ult
he
and
has
bubble.
been in there.
And, you know, just things like that. This comp is actually a really good pick against Kale,
Oh
because
my
Kale
goodness.
can only ult
Last
one
hit.
person. These people can all ult many people, so the damage is being split around to multiple people,
Okay, guys. I'm
not
gonna
just
go
a bunch of single
take a
target
shower.
bursts. So, yeah, we have things like that.
Later.
no talking,
so
just
it's-
play.
It's a good comp, I feel, against this. Like, there's a couple
Sounds like
unorthodox
they're
picks
all-
here, but, you know, unorthodox picks are
But this is
kind of a standard thing. Night Conical, thank you for watching tonight. Hope to see you around tomorrow, too. Alright, I'm interested to see what the start's here. Fever's almost at 102. Oh, Conical, that
Zai's
sucks.
at
I hope
her
you feel
race
better, man.
right now. Chickens, whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Being sick is never fun.
rapid horse.
But I'm really interested to see how each of these teams plays out the early game. Because Purple Team actually does have a chance to invade, so does Blue actually. They have Annie Stun and Thresh Choke, while Purple Team has Nami Bubble or ViQ, if she chooses to skill that up first.
I didn't see her. I was
So
about to
we
ask who she
have
was, but she tried to say she
different
warded.
ways for each team to, you know, essentially
Oh, so I watched the OGN last
engage,
night with
but
Dan,
I
and we watched
Oh, yeah,
the-
feel
I watched it
like
too. They forgot his
Fucking-
penta.
this
yeah, I did. I watched that
is
too,
going
but
to end
An-
up being
Annie
a
support's
pretty,
coming back over there, it looks like.
passive
just the
early
one player
game.
who
You know,
likes
people are
doing
just getting
that.
wards out,
Dude,
and
she's always been good at support, and I don't
Yeah,
think she'll
fending
really
them
ever
off
really
like
go
this.
away. She's
Okay,
fucking
that's
annoying and
okay.
hurts. But yeah, Faker did get his penta, and Callista got a quad, which was interesting. I was actually in the bathroom when that happened.
decent DC,
Heard about
not
it.
bad.
What's funny is Faker got shit on the first game, but then they came back and just wrecked him.
Wrecked him. So mature.
Okay, so
Actually leaving this time.
Hey, let's get the golems. Golems.
Okay.
I'm curious to see what happens around the map here, because this I was asked to do this by Crystal, who I coached yesterday. He asked me to come and help him
I'm
out
putting
today,
it in the long
and
run.
I
How many
offered
you guys wanna
to
go
help
for
him out
dragon?
today. So
Probably pretty early.
Level 6. Let's get our level
yeah,
6.
here we are.
Okay.
It's the first off
It is a
Wukong starting
45,
double
so
goals.
they can't really contest
Junglers
it at all.
nowadays
Effective,
should
though.
generally be starting on the top side of the map. You
feel
know,
like we're doing
this is so your bot lane can take the
Oh,
bottom
Lucian's
camp
back.
and get an early advantage.
No,
It also
we're so bad at
like,
this.
getting the Krugs or getting the Grop at level 1
do
gives
the
you a
damage.
massive EXP
Yeah, we won't
boost.
have to do that.
And makes
She's
laning
probably gonna babysit him for a little bit.
if you do it and your enemy doesn't, you
She's
have an
level 5,
advantage
God damn it.
if you juggle it properly.
Yo,
So,
yeah.
junglers starting on the top side, probably a better idea. They can get, their leash isn't going to be as strong, but,
A level. When she
it's
gets
just
level 6,
better
we
for
have to
the
be very
overall
careful.
flow of
Should
the
I
game.
come in and cheese him,
Right
Tyler?
up, right up.
Nice.
No, I
So
don't.
laning, going pretty standard so far, except for the
Let him
fact
farm.
that,
I'm not gonna let him
Lee
farm, but I'm not
Sin
gonna let him
hasn't
farm.
connected. That's rather
And if you overextend,
unfortunate.
you better kill him.
Oh. Let's BM.
Yeah,
Do it to us all the time.
So, 2 wrongs don't make a right.
But 2 lefts.
You ever
Make
do
a
that in
U-turn.
ranked? You ever do that in ranked?
I do.
You did the computer.
I do.
You shouldn't. In
3
ranked,
lefts
it's
make a
a
right,
totally
though.
story.
that's true.
We gotta be careful. They have a level advantage. And they also have Nami, so they can
Okay.
heal whatever we do.
Let's see, I'm gonna be looking at a lot of farmer lands. Crystal's doing really well. He's got perfect CS so far, and he's got perfect
weird
CS so
tactic.
far. Graves is missing some, which he shouldn't be because
Well, then
he's
I'm
got
already
a
level 6
free
with the
lane.
single three.
Solo.
But sometimes it
But
happens, so
he's
it's
safe.
whatever.
Well, I did a bad job zoning Vayne. She got like.
Yeah, Van's winning trades when she doesn't have a support. There's something wrong.
Oh, she wasn't winning trades.
Okay.
I feel like Annie can be pressuring her advantage a little further over Kale. Whenever she has a
Neither
stun
of
up,
us
just
are-
throwing a
I've
QW
used my
combo
pod simply
force her to
because-
burn mana to heal or force
Because I
potions
stuck
out is really good.
Oh,
Yeah, I like that.
She's
Just keep
fucking
doing
great.
that more often. Like, you should have started to do that at level 2. But now that you're almost level 4, just starting to do it now isn't the best.
Yeah.
But, it's better than
Buy
nothing.
bot. Oh, sorry, I should have.
So-
What the fuck?
I didn't think that would kill you.
I was
Lee Sin reconnected, so it's going to be interesting
We didn't
to see
respect
how
our
Purple
level
Team
6.
comes back from this
That's why
one.
we died.
Ward coverage, essentially non-existent for blue side right now.
Was it the
Actually, they have
same-
one
no,
ward
it
in the
wasn't
Ripper
silver.
bot side.
Uh,
Top lane's completely
Ward
dark,
dragon.
mid
I
lane's
think they're gonna
completely
do
dark
dragon.
right now.
Shit,
So
I'll get
Vi,
some.
they're
I'll do
disrespecting
what I
the Vi a
Oriana
little bit.
ball, like, or
I don't.
Or we can
I don't think they'll do it.
just come check.
Oh,
Oh, she's
my-
behind you. She's behind you. She's behind you.
So they're disrespecting the Vi pressure a little bit, which I feel like a little bit like using those trinkets. They have
Probably
3
fine.
trinkets that are up currently.
Last
Mid lane
minded
he
Vi.
used his trinket already, so it's gonna be up here soon.
Does-
So
did
it's
Nami
not
use
really
it?
that's his
I
not his
remember.
fault for
Nope,
his
I don't
his
think
being
so.
dark. The jungler
She's
should
getting my
definitely be
jungler
warding
now.
for mid lane right now.
Okay.
Having
Ori,
2
careful,
wards
Vi is
right there
down here
at the
proxying, so we don't know
river,
where they're
so
gonna
I
go.
don't think that's a good idea.
I gotta BF.
Alright, dank top lane.
Can they-
Wukong
can they
just
do
confirms
dragon
that it does
now?
nothing.
Mm,
So
If bot lane leaves or disappears, like
Who
I
knows?
get vision
Well,
on it.
Vayne has disappeared, but
Um,
Nami's still here.
bot lane
No,
taking
she
golems for some
Sorry,
weird
fix some vision
reason.
on the
Vayne's
dragon.
actually out CSing Graves at this point in 2v1. That's terrifying, to say the least.
Oh, by the
Select.
way, where did Vi start? Start blue or red?
I want to say blue, to be honest.
Oh.
Because I'm pretty sure she was at her chickens earlier. Tyler
Nami
said,
has a little bit of farming because
Good
she's
job.
mid lane, but
Oh,
she
we
got
both
zoned
do
out
some
really
years.
well by the Ori.
He scared me the flash
So
behind
she
me.
doesn't
I
have
thought he
nearly
was
as
gonna
much
kick
farm
into
as she
me,
should
or
have
kick
as
me
a
in the
mid
turret,
laner.
And then realized he was level 5. I had already
Oh.
flashed at that point.
Vi's behind you. Vi's behind you. She has ult though. You're probably screwed.
Yeah, I don't know. This
Okay,
bot
again,
lane's
stay
really
with
weird.
me,
Like they
'cause
may
I
have
thought
just
she
been
was,
trying
like,
not
bot
to
lane for so
BM,
much.
but essentially
Yeah, I
they
thought she
gave up
was up here.
like a lot of lane
Yeah,
pressure
I'm
here.
mad about
So Vayne gets out of laning scot free essentially with a
you
level
seriously just
advantage.
tried?
And both of them have a level advantage.
She
So
ult
this
you?
is like
Let's get this.
this is a
scuttle.
problem for the
There's
blue
no
side
cash.
bot lane now because they kind of lost their chance to
Uh,
bully.
Hey,
Instrument
Vi's
up.
going through her red and he
Okay,
could
that was
somehow.
a really good hook.
I don't know if he can down
But
foul.
Nami's just gonna try and kind of just sustain it up. So Kale
Yeah,
hits
trade her,
6
but
without having to burn a single
her,
potion. It's
Wait, when
interesting
you
choice
come
there.
back,
there.
Also, Annie's starting build is a
Oh,
little
man, I thought you were
interesting
gonna-
as well because
Oh,
there's no real
Annie's
reason to
build is-
start
Oh yeah.
What?
Flask
By the way, Annie buys it her red, so careful.
against a KO.
Yeah, I had to take it.
Alright, I'm
So,
starting
yeah,
blue.
it's
Ori.
a full level up on Graves.
Six
That's a
finally.
problem.
Careful. Her.
Nami's throwing bubbles.
Oh, shit!
though.
I almost attacked it by accident.
Good job. Lee Sin's missing.
But I went
Okay,
range
we should,
Trailblaze, which
we
isn't
should,
really a good item
push
anymore,
like
so
mid
that's
out.
pretty good.
And we should like. Lee's coming bot. Lee's coming bot.
Go push it.
Bot lane disrespecting the all
Wukong, you can come
potential
bot
of the
and
level
get a
6
gank off,
game.
and then if it's successful, we can do dragon.
Especially with the new
First,
Thresh.
Lee Sin's back mid.
They lost all pressure down here because they decided to play silly.
The bottom ward
So
Oh,
is
it's DC.
Vayne doesn't have flash for
Like,
like.
they let Vayne out
one
CS.
I have ult. It's fresh.
The,
do
Coming
some-
up at Annie.
They let Vayne out
Shovel.
CS the Graves. That's
Probably.
something that should never happen.
Actually, you know what?
Yeah, and you
Let's
should be
just
using
go
a lot
for
more
dragon.
auto attack harassment.
Oh, Wukong's not.
Oh, that was a
wow.
good dodge by
Okay, never mind.
Graves. She's not 6.
Yeah, just go back mid.
So they're all good.
Damn it.
But yeah, Annie should be using her auto
that's-
attacks on
What's her face?
Kayla.
Why is it
Kayla's
dragging
range
you
is
to
425,
Kale
supposed to
flashes
Annie's like
down, so is
625
Annie's.
range. That's a
I was not
solid
expecting him to get
200.
that all last year.
200 auto
Oh, that's a
attack
smiter
range
and she
more, so
flashed.
you need to abuse that.
Right,
goodness.
Lee Sin's
Mid
missing.
lane's doing really
Vayne is
well,
level
farming
8.
up and just, you know,
Especially
Oriana's
at
not
solo levels.
the most solo
Pink,
kill
pink,
pressure
pink,
mid laner in
pink
the
try.
world.
Yeah.
So you know, it's a really good job that
Hold on, I
he's
don't
just
care, I'm
able
almost there.
to
Back
farm up.
someone.
Because he's quintessential to this wombo combo that they're trying to run. He's got the biggest role in it. Because he's essentially going to do a lot of the damage and keep everybody in the following AoE from the Tibbers and the Wukong Cyclone.
Oh my goodness. I
So
missed
having
I'm sorry.
solid med. Oh,
I
that's a
kinda
really good
fucked up by
shockwave.
Lee Sin, they both
Oh, that
died.
was a yeah.
You guys,
Come-
Alright,
come
that-
dragon,
that was
yeah.
an unnecessary
double
flash,
vision-
but
oh,
you know I heard the comments earlier,
non-flash.
so I understand why he did what he did. He thought it was level 6.
Fun
but
fact, I can
that was a
use
good
my
kill.
ult to reposition
I
Vi
do
during
not.
your ult.
I do not have smite. I use
They don't have Vi.
Okay, I use my
Fine.
smite on Vayne.
Thresh, if they come, zone them.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He burned his flash like not too long ago. He
Hey,
might
Thresh,
actually make
also,
it out here.
You should roam, because
Very
I need
nice.
that
That's
solo
right,
XP
that's
to
pretty
catch
good.
back up to like Vayne's level.
I'm actually in the
Speaking of roaming, I can actually get my boots.
So mid lane's doing
So-
well. Top lane's like
Wait, can I get my bow?
going even when it should
Yes, I can.
be. Like he needs to go shop. So
Oh
he
shoot,
can
I brought
pressure this,
the
'cause
wrong trinket.
Chaos
Got
shop.
red
Oh,
for
I'm
some odd reason.
Dead.
It's fine.
Yeah,
There's
die.
the pink is still in this bush.
Yeah.
though.
Lee was just
Yeah,
talking.
and he
guys.
needs to get that pressure rolling on Kale
Man, dude,
because
Kale's
Kale's
so
gonna
low.
super outscale him
Yeah, I have to
if he
get
doesn't
him.
apply pressure
Pink is.
in that lane.
Got my needless off that.
Like that's Annie's one job is just to apply pressure with her like ranged auto attacks being some of the longest in the
Eyes
game.
mid. Kelsey
And,
top, something.
Her spells just being
She knows.
so potent with their damage. Yeah, this guy he has used one flask charge,
just
so it's
rewarded,
essentially a
bot
waste
try.
at this point. in
I
order to
hit
make
bot, I
flask
hitting
worth
bot.
it, you have to actually refill it twice to pay off
Head
the
down,
gold
okay.
value
She warded right
of
here.
it. So since he's only used one charge, he's still very undervalued on that flask. A Doran's ring probably would have served him better in this lane.
Sorry, Vi. You took my word. I'll take yours.
It would have given him that like
Careful,
you know,
Vi's
slightly
still
more
in
pressure that he needs to
Oh,
bully
man, I thought you were
Kale a
gonna
little
get that.
harder. And
Coming
yeah, I
bot.
just feel like that was a miss by an
There's,
items there.
Well, Lee Sin no flash ult.
Just try warding.
Find out.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Actually,
That was,
we can still.
Oh, I'm gonna get my red.
That was a
Alright,
really
and then come
weird
through lane
decoy.
because they're still gonna push up.
Oh yeah,
It was
yeah,
completely
first,
unnecessary.
Yeah.
That
just
can I
wasted
have the
his
little
mana.
ones for my...
You can get over and do it.
Thank you.
Loser.
Yeah. I'm coming through lane.
Go grab my Stark boots.
Can you go for a hook shortly and then
Mid
toss
lane's
lane?
playing pretty safely so far. So that's good.
I think they saw you.
I was
This
in
bot
lane,
lane
I
though
was
is
in
just
for
not
invisible
given the
red.
respect they need. Oh,
They have survived.
He got Lee Sin.
We rewarded it.
Is he
Or
gonna
we-
get by? Wow, that was a really solid outplay by the mid lane there. Unfortunately, we were watching bot lane during that time. But
We should really.
they managed to get kills around the
Oh,
map.
no.
That
Ash
was
was
a-
the exact
Hey, do you guys
Yeah.
want to? Let's push mid. Let's all push mid. Trade bot for mid.
Why you want to give it away?
Yeah.
Hey, found Vi. Come here, come here.
Oh, that was a nice up.
I'll let you have that.
Tyler, I see what you mean.
But yeah, that was a really
Yeah,
nice
I know.
outplay.
Ooh, faggot. No balls.
Do it. Do it. What are you? fucking
Annie
kidding me?
really
Yeah,
needs to
pick up
go
another
shop now. She's sitting on 3,200
I
gold.
have ult.
That is a lot of pressure. Kale has been back in shop
Canceled
already.
it, I think.
Like, he really needs to. He's just lacking in the pressure.
Oh
department.
man.
Oh god.
So ball.
Yeah, like he should have just gone back and shopped, not for just the
Blue's
first
up
shield that he
green,
needs to
you
leave
want
the
it?
lane, but
bot
just so
lane's
he could
missing?
keep applying pressure. He
Yeah,
had
bot
no
lane's missing.
wards down. You know, his items
Dragon
were
up
lacking,
in,
and you know he paid for
220.
it. That's why you go back and spend your gold. You don't just sit
When
on
I
a
get that
mountain of it.
scuttlebug.
Gold sitting in your
already
inventory
got
is not doing you anything.
Yeah, they
Oh
are.
no,
It
Vlad
doesn't
got it.
apply to any of your stats, or anything. You have to actually spend
Okay.
that gold in order to get the stat
Don't
bonus.
come with me,
You
bot
know,
lane. I want
you'd
to-
think that people would understand this, but sometimes it just completely goes over their heads in certain
And then after I
situations.
clear bot,
So, like, when after
Probably get
someone
my
gets like a triple
IE
kill
as
and they
well.
used to go and farm,
Kale have ult?
and they act like they have that
I've
triple
been
kill gold
seeing a lot of
spent.
Graves
Well,
build,
they
like,
don't.
goes
So,
Oh, are you kidding me? I
it's just things like that that you know
top.
need to be
Oh,
worked
Ghost
on.
Orca, Youmuu's
He
decent
went back
there.
and
Behind
straight
it,
bought
I-
a row up.
No, like they go.
I
IE.
feel like going back and buying beforehand
Yeah,
would just
it's
increase the amount of
cool
pressure he was
build,
able to
it's
put on
okay,
that
it's good
lane
against
and the
Vayne,
safety
but it's
with
still trying to duel you.
the wards.
Vi's had a top. She was at a red.
Oh, sorry about that, Jan. I'm tired.
Good job.
Okay,
Nami's
push,
there, too.
push top, push top.
Vi and Nami are both up there. We don't know where Vayne is or Lee Sin.
Oh wait, found him!
That's
Found him!
pretty
Found him! Found him! Shit! Shit! Shit!
Oh,
my god!
Oh, that
Oh
was
my
a really
God.
good DQ. Oh my god.
That was beautiful.
I got
Back,
bot.
I got back up.
They gave up bot for free.
I got stunned.
Oh no, I missed the stun.
I'll be careful.
Die. Damn it.
Love you.
That was a really good play. Holy moly.
You gotta die, you motherfucker! I dare you. I'm ult this time. It's okay.
It's just,
I'm gonna get mid.
okay, he is. I thought he was being a little weird, but no, he's
That
doing it right.
Fucking stunned though.
Yeah, he is playing that lead
He
like
did
a
kill Lee, didn't
fucking
he?
fiddle. Jesus.
They're gonna lose another bot tower.
That was really
Yeah,
good.
that's no damn choice.
Try and get this tower.
If he tippers there, that was 100% kill. I don't know if this guy like
Oh,
plays
shit.
Annie often or not, but he, like if he just tippers,
God damn
Kale,
it,
it's
dude.
game over.
You should have hooked. You should have hooked Vayne.
Yep.
I,
There you go.
I didn't fucking think about
Alright,
it. though.
there we go.
I
You
dug
could have
Not
done that a little
at all.
earlier,
I
but
don't
it's
have ult,
whatever.
but
So we managed to turn a
defend.
kill back
Killed
into
Kale.
Kale, but
Okay, well they just lost 2 bot turrets, so it was good.
this game's going pretty well. Aside from
Actually
that
gonna
bot
get
lane
Baron
pickup,
Cub.
Hey, Dragon,
That was
13
a
seconds.
really good hook.
I really want to recall for this, but like,
He's near you. I can meet you at Dragon if you can start it. I'm there now.
On my way as well.
alright, good group here by them.
Yeah,
Maybe
Annie's gonna
siege
grab
down
top.
mid.
Annie, can you TP down if things get hairy?
She used it to
Okay,
get top.
alright.
So, Nami, Kale, Levi,
Alright, red team was able to trade one tower
Vayne's
for a
top
tower
lane.
though.
Graves and I could probably melt this thing pretty quick. I'm
I
6.
can go.
I don't understand
You can actually
what
pull
that
it back and
was,
sit.
but
It doesn't move any more than
yeah,
that.
2 towers in the mid lane, that's really good for blue side, so they're able to answer even further. It's just, I don't
There you
know.
go.
Smite Vicious.
Smite Vicious on the job, guys. Got
okay, we should
Nami rushed a Ruby
You do it
side
better than
stone
I
for
do. I
some
just don't
reason.
smite if there's nobody around because I'm greedy.
the hell of it.
It's like, but I could use this smite for bigger and
Oh,
better.
okay.
Oh god. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? It's not gonna die. Are you?
There we go. Alright, now we can compare him. So,
Shrek,
blue team
fuck,
CS
three top.
on the average about the
I'm gonna
same,
see if I
aside
can
from
get
that
up
mid
there in
lane,
time, but
which
I
you
don't
know
think I can save
is a
Charlotte.
natural
push mid,
deficit
push mid,
because
push
of
mid,
that,
push mid.
that DC
Push
is
mid.
unfortunate.
I can hold them off alone. You guys go push mid.
Nami and
The
Lee.
file.
Take Kale.
File.
Okay, push mid. Actually,
I nearly killed
That's a
King.
good kill on the Kale there. They should be able to actually, no, they need to back the
There's
fuck
Chris.
up.
Vice, okay, Vice smited Ori.
I crit.
Oops.
Oh my god, I lied.
Warded lane.
That was a really good Annie ult.
Ward right here in the
Didn't
first
realize
section.
she had it again.
Push out top. We're gonna.
They
rotate
got, I
top.
think they got a
They
little
come.
greedy for kills there.
I feel like they want to trap.
Yeah, they definitely got greedy for kills
Oh,
there,
hey, look,
so
it's on
Vayne's
kill.
gonna get that.
We're coming. She probably has ult.
So that's just a case of like not taking what you get and getting really greedy for it. Like that was a really big tippers play, but
Yeah, I
you don't
thought I
need to
could
chase
save it
after
with
you
that
burn
flash.
that much.
Sorry about
Essentially.
that. I thought you were closer than that. Whatever, no worries.
Oh shoot! I need help.
Okay.
Careful, fucking Ori's low as shit, dude. Annie.
Wow,
Annie?
Ori just soloed Kale and took her from Lee Sin.
No, Annie.
They should have just left this tower. Like sometimes you just gotta give it up. Yeah, like if they had
Yeah.
gone back, Annie would have just teleported
Oh
regardless.
wait, what are you?
He just essentially just died for nothing, so that's unfortunate.
Tyler, leave, please.
Yeah, they got
Annie,
two
or
bot
Vi.
towers off that too, so like
Yeah, that's a
well,
good
the
point.
Red team's just not
There's
getting
not much
anything.
counterplay to getting ulted by Vi when you have 100 HP.
Except dying, that's about it.
So, no, blue team's rotations have been alright so far. Definitely some
6
work that
now,
could be
that's kinda
done when
sad.
it comes to just not over aggressing and just items,
Sad, huh?
but like
That's a new word for it.
items and farming
Vi's
and
coming
stuff like
in.
that. But overall,
No, I
they're
mean, it's
playing
kind of-
this fairly well. It's kind of like
Careful.
sucks that there's
Careful.
DC in the
There's
mid lane,
mid.
but I feel like this Orianna
I
just
have
had
ult in 10,
skills,
Annie. How long are
so
you
it doesn't matter.
Mine's up in 20.
Wow.
He's doing really well for
Okay.
himself this game.
Well,
Essentially, Red Team's just placing all their
Vayne's
hopes in
right
this
here.
Vayne and saying Vayne,
Vayne's
please
right
carry
here.
us.
Not Vayne, not Vayne.
you
Kale's
land
top.
up.
I could have actually.
I feel for a wombo
Relax,
combo comp though, like this Annie should have just gone for damage. Like she doesn't need to be tanky if they all just die immediately.
Lee Sin is.
Oh, rip Annie. This is why we buy wards, kids. He
Kale's still pushing.
has just his
top.
trinket for ward. Like he, you know,
Yeah.
everyone else
Matter
has
if we
sold
get
their warding trinket
yes,
for a
I'm-
sweeper, but this is so far. So. You know, that's good on the rest of the team. Annie really needs to sell that warding trinket, get a sweeper, because
only part
Empire
is,
on
only
wards.
sad part is, the bad part is that you're my best setup for ults.
Yeah, like he's got more than enough to at least
Kill already
purchase
got
2 or
it.
3
Let's
wards
back
right
in.
here, as well as like an amptome or something like that. I don't know why he's getting mana
Hey,
crystal, but
No,
whatever.
stop lagging.
Yeah, that's what I feel like needs to be done there, because he's just not being able to be safe.
Oh,
safe
okay. I thought you just threw really
Wait.
far.
Wait.
Alright,
Let's take their
so
blue.
mid
Is it up?
lane it doesn't have a tower there.
Kale's
They're pressuring
MIA.
it regardless. I don't think this is
Keep
gonna come to
fucking
much, but
Okay,
So
let's
here.
come here.
Baron's up in 10 seconds. Is Dragon on the field? I don't know. No, Dragon's not on the field. They have 2 stacks. That's really good. Kong dueling Kale. Forces the Kale. Smites during the Kale.
What?
Kale's my
And
My ult so many times.
yeah, he worries
We're
a lot
wasting
during
so much
Kale.
Kale.
Kale's MIA.
Okay.
3 times, so it's on your own head.
Oh, that Lee.
Fucking your
Oh
own
my
head.
god.
It's her and Vi.
Kill me. That means she went around right here.
Oh, that was
Dragon 110.
close.
Yoshi blows. Graves, they're probably all headed down to kill you.
Yeah.
Damn, this Lee's getting played like a fucking fiddle.
Dragon 58 seconds.
Oh no.
But,
Kill
Got
steal.
it. Kill to kind of save my life, so I'm not exactly upset.
there could be more wards
I got tricked.
overall for
I
blue side, because
Thank
you know, they only have the one, I believe.
You need to
In
leave
the
right now.
red side jungle, they have the river and their
Yeah.
own side warded up, but they're the
Leave-
ones being the
leave
aggressors
dragon.
here. They need to move their
Yeah, I'm
vision
gonna recall
forward so
dragon
they can
30.
make more pressure and
gonna
get
pick
more
up,
picks, more fights
absolutely
and stuff
nothing
like
of
that.
value.
You know, that's a lot of
Yeah.
far back
Exactly
vision
what
for
I
a
want.
team that's
Yeah,
ahead.
wards on
This team
dragon.
actually has more further ahead vision
Yeah, like
and they're behind,
here,
so that's a really
here.
big problem.
And then like here.
A lot more pinks need to be bought as well. A lot more pinks. Oh my god, that vibe just ceased to exist.
You think we could dive them under like tier 3 tower?
I could. Can't survive.
Well, yeah, you usually die, but like if
Alright, here comes Lee.
you board it,
I don't have a ward. I just hope.
I'll Ori ball it.
I know that Lee sends around here somewhere because he's headed down here.
I have sweeper. I'm gonna sweep the actual pit.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, hovering over here, so... Oh, no Kale's. What is
Nami that was an interesting ult. So yeah, sieging down this tower is a good idea. Like the red side doesn't have any wave clear aside from Kale autos, so
Okay.
Hey, look, I found a vein.
Okay.
that's really
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, good
And you have
call.
Stun up, stun.
I don't think
Why didn't you
Launch
stop?
should have gone B.
Oh, I was going for Kale because Josh was
Like,
done.
yeah, like, Annie should have gone B if anything, not
Nice.
their jungler. So that's a really interesting
Uh,
choice.
Hey,
Baron?
thanks, Lee. What's up, bud? Baron?
Baron.
Okay.
if we Baron,
That was a stun.
we quickly pull after Baron and then push up mid.
Alright, run them stuns. That's fine. No.
I want it.
What?
Bates. Bates by Josh.
Bates. Bates by Dre.
Need someone else to tank it, aka Thresh.
Okay, baby. Easy.
Graves' ult accuracy isn't
Not
the
really.
greatest.
I have no MR.
Someone's ahead of. Shit. Someone's above us.
My god.
Wow. He,
It's my vicious to god.
Dude.
That wasn't me.
is that Caleb's Smurf?
Yes, that's my Smurf.
Just recall, buy real quick, and then push mid.
But
So she smited?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah,
She was blind though, that's the thing, I think. She just warded and then got freaked out.
yeah, that was actually a misplay.
More
by
wards
our part. We
overall
shouldn't
though
have done
from blue
Baron,
side.
'cause,
Like,
they
I don't
still
know,
had
there's
the
not really
jungle
much to
around.
say at the moment.
Let's go.
I'm just kind of watching how this plays out right now.
I'm gonna get.
No. No.
I ain't getting shit.
Oh,
I just
that's-
want money.
We need to push mid. Baron buff is nerfed. With
It
the
doesn't
information.
last nearly as long.
That was close.
Alright, it's coming.
Just get
Oh,
Great.
that was a really weird spot for Oriana to be in. She's
Oh, man.
fed enough to make it to like work,
No,
but
you haven't. I
I don't
mentioned
know.
working.
I feel like there's no real reason to be there. Like, yeah, you get a
Josh,
good pick,
or
but what does
Dashin, how
that
long
pick
ago?
get you? It gets you Graves kill on the other
What?
side of the map.
Okay then.
And
Uh,
it's
They're
just
making smart picks.
Just push mid.
Elves and 12.
Yeah, kills are good. They get you more money,
Flash
but
is
they don't
down.
get you much of
They
anything
won't-
else.
Flash.
They get you
Oh,
objectives, and that's how you win the game.
243.
The kills are really close, but the objective score is going heavily favored in blue side. Yeah, they
Top
only have
screen
2
first.
towers,
Yeah,
though,
I'm
actually.
clearing it out.
They have 2
Probably shouldn't
dragons.
have backed
They're
shit
gonna
stayed
get
with us.
3, probably.
Sorry, I figured that Kel was
Probably.
gonna say top. I'll be there in a second.
Like, health potions don't need to be bought this late in the game either. They could be
Vice to your right, Vice to your right. Just delay it. I'm coming.
Oh, damn.
Health potion money can be spent on wards
Oh, I
instead.
missed my ult completely.
Well, and he still has a yellow trinket. There are 3 yellow trinkets on the other side. There's just a little too much yellow in this
Oh, nice.
Oh my goodness, okay. Oh well, I should have put that on Josh. Josh. Okay, BBQ. Yeah, they
Use
kicked
a
me out of the
spell.
just kind of forgot about
Could have killed the 9,
Four mana
which
real
was cute. I'm saving it
Yeah,
for the
that's
kill steal. Are you kidding me? That's actually
Good job.
Why is Vane's gonna try and do some crazy ass shit and then suddenly Oriana dies?
Oh, my only death. That blows. That kind of blows.
Let me know when the game's over, guys.
It's
It just ended.
Alright, it's over? Alright. So there's a few things I want to talk about that I noticed about gameplay there. Alright, so first off, I want to talk about, warding in general. Your guys' ward coverage when you were ahead was really, I feel, like, lackluster. There was a point at around the 22-minute mark where I was checking the visions on vision on both sides, and you guys had 1 ward in their jungle, and with
5 towers down. They actually had more vision in your jungle than you did theirs, and they were behind. Like their mid tower was still up. So like being able to push vision forward as you take down towers and being able to pressure them out of their own jungle really helps with closing out games and like sieges and stuff like that, because it allows you to make easier picks because they can no longer go into their own jungle if they don't have vision of it. That's where like pink wards come in handy, which is with clearing their jungle so you can set up other sieges, and you're just making picks in general so you can get easier objectives. There should be no reason for them to have more vision on you guys than you do on them in that situation. So just more wards from everybody in that situation. And vision isn't like a static thing. Essentially, vision needs to move with you. So whatever you plan on doing next, you want to get vision of that area before actually doing it. You know, like if say you're gonna go shove the top inner tower as a team, ward up the top jungle, then go shove the tower, so you have, you know, vision of that area. They don't, essentially. So just little, like things like that will really help, you know, closing out games in the future. Like I know that game was a little bit of a stomp because Lee Sin didn't like connect, and you know, there was, you know, Ori got like massive off that. But in future situations, like just warding up better is always a good idea. We need, everybody should probably get sweeping trinkets too, a little earlier, probably out in here like first, just like second back,
I get mine on
maybe.
my first back as jungler.
Yeah, jungler and support maybe first back, but definitely by like maybe second back for solo laners, definitely third back for everyone, except the AD carry. He can keep his a little longer or switch to scrying whenever he feels like it's necessary. But sweeping trinkets also help you like clear out their vision and stuff like that. And it also kind of, you know, forces you to get more wards because you no longer have that pocket ward laying around. But it helps you actively deny vision. You know, the rotations were pretty good, so I don't have any complaints about that. Well, not complaints, I don't have anything about that. But it's just like, I really want you guys, like, I'd like to see you guys start working on that vision control, though, if that makes sense. That makes sense, because a team can make comebacks if they get vision of their inner jungle and pick you guys off because you don't have vision of them. So it's a kind of it's also an anti-snowball maneuver. You saw it more often in season 3, but it still applies in season 4 and 5. So
Makes sense to me.
yeah, that's what I noticed from that game. Because like, you know, it's hard to see what you need to work on from like a stomp like that. But you know, that was one thing that stood out to me.
Tyler, can you mute your mic?
Oh, sorry about that.
Also,
Him.
yeah, I'll have, for anybody that wants, I'll have this, like, you know, I was muted. I muted myself on Skype the entire time. I was just kind of talking over your comms about things I was noticing. Like, you know, things in different lanes and stuff like that, you know, just like minor things. If you want to, like, check that out at all, I'm going to upload this to YouTube afterwards so you can check it if you
Alright.
want to. Just see what I had to say. But that was, like, mainly what I was talking about. It was just, like, the lack of vision in that situation. Also, there's one other thing I noticed, that when you guys were sieging the mid inhibitor tower, you probably should have sent Annie back instead of Wukong, because Wukong's your main, like, well, not the main, he's like one of your two main engages along with Annie, but Annie still had her teleport up, so she could have dealt with the Gale.
Sure.
Just little things like that, recognizing that, because the top laner's job is to deal with side lane minion management in the later portions of the game, because you have the teleport, so you can move around the map more quickly. That's horrible grammar. Than the rest of your team can. So, yeah, just things like that. So, you guys can go ahead and just hop into the next
Brandon,
one. Yeah,
Brandon,
go ahead.
what have you been? What junglers do you have in your elo right now? What are the main junglers that you see on a daily
Main
basis?
junglers: Vi, Jarvan, Lee Sin, Rek'Sai,
Alright, I
Pantheon.
Play Jarvan, and I can play Pantheon too.
Isn't Elise being played a little bit?
She's a little bit. She's still a little weak compared to the other junglers. She's got some buffs coming in next patch, which will help her with her popularity. But till then, she's not seen as much.
But like, she's mainly used for that extra vision with the Sightstone.
Actually, a lot of the junglers get Sightstone. Lee Sin gets Sightstone.
Nunu.
Jarvan gets Sightstone too in his build generally. A lot of people do get that Sightstone for the
Oh.
extra vision.
It's just that like Elise fits into a certain type of composition. Like that, at least in that comp would not have worked at all because you guys went with a complete wombo combo type comp. Elise works with pick and kite comps. So when you want to like just like ward up the enemy jungle and catch them out as they're walking around, or just like peeling back because you have a lot of tools at your disposal in order to help with that. You can do damage while essentially moving backwards at full speed. And then finish someone off if they get too low, or turn if you land a cocoon on someone while they're chasing after you. So that's the kind of comp Elise fits into. It's not as commonly played of a comp anymore, so you don't see her as much, and she's just not as strong in general after the nerfs. But like I said, after the buffs, you'll start seeing her more and more. If anybody else has any other questions, feel free to start fielding them. I'm down to answer anything.
Top 80 carries.
80 carries, Graves, Corky.
Graves has been fucking shitting on people lately.
Yeah, Graves and Corky are definitely the top two right now. The tier below that, I'd put like Trist, Jinx, and I think my 80 carry said... who was it? Trist, Jinx, and
Teemo?
there was one more. But,
Lucian?
no, Lucian's actually just really bad right now, because after that, like, nerf to his passive, it really hurt him. Like, his laning just, like, because his thing was he was a lane bully, but now he just can't even do that. Oh, Caitlyn, that was it. Duh, how did I forget that one?
Alright.
Yeah. So those are, like, kind of top 80 carries at the moment. You can still make all the other ones work, too, in certain compositions, but those are generally considered the strongest right now.
Alright.
So shall we go again?
Yeah,
So
need
stick
more
her.
practice.
I'll
You
definitely...
guys want to go into ranked or normals?
No, let's just do another normal. I'm still getting used to you two swapping roles.
Okay, that's fine.
That was some fucking astounding Orianna play, though. Holy shit, dude. That was so good. Like I said, you were playing that Lee like a fiddle.
I'm glad that two of my main junglers are played up there. Makes me happy.
They tried to dive me, and that was a bad
that
idea.
was-
'cause
I
I
was-
so ahead.
I was just like, oh my god, he's gonna make it out of this one alive.
So, every jungler really builds a side stomp?
Not every jungler, like Rek'Sai doesn't.
Tankier jungles. I
Yeah, the
think.
tankier junglers, though, the more Vi doesn't. The like more utility like junglers, like Lee
So like
Sin.
Jarvan.
Yeah, Jarvan, Lee Sin, Elise, Nunu. Because they all have damage or CC, hard CC built into their kit. Like, they offer so much in terms of utility. Like, you have Lee Sin, who's got his movement speed slow, his percent damage execute, his displacement on his ultimate, and just like all of his mobility. Like
Why did
he's
they put a sidestone on Jarvan?
Jarvan because
of his CC and how he's originally tanky and damagey?
Jarvan essentially, like, okay, so Jarvan has his EQ combo, which his Q is a percent armor shred, and his E gives his teammates attack speed. So he's got a lot loaded into his kit as well. So it's a W that slows and scales with more people that are around him, and his ult for utility. He's got a lot of utility, like hidden utility, built into his kit. It's not as apparent like Lee Sin's or Elise's, but it's still there. So you can build Sightstone on him and still be useful for your team. Because generally as a jungler in a ranked 5 settings, you're not getting like massively far ahead to the point where you can like just build pure damage and carry everyone. That's like a solo queue type thing.
Well, the only one that I could carry with in solo queue is Vi usually.
Yeah, like Vi, she has damage, and that's like she has a little bit of CC from her Q and her R, but essentially what she has going for is a lot of damage. So you just build your warrior enchant, then your Triforce, and then go tanky, so you can duel people and essentially just pick someone out and make their life living hell. She doesn't do too well with Sightstone because that delays her damage too much.
Yeah, I build Triforces for a head. If not, I just go straight into being a tank.
Sounds about right.
Is Xin Zhao okay? Like, I've been playing a lot of him because he's good at getting lanes fed.
He's alright. Like, with the nerfs to Devour really hurt him. Like, I think he would be the, low, the junglers I mentioned are, the top tier junglers. Like, I think he'd be in the tier below it. Like, that's where Elise, Nunu, Xin, and, a bunch of other junglers.
Does Nocturne still work?
Nocturne's in that tier as well. He still works, yeah.
Alright, why is Nunu so low?
Because counter jungling isn't nearly as effective as it was before.
But Rek'Sai is still valuable there, I guess.
Rek'Sai,
I know
see,
she's OP
She's
there now.
broken right
yeah,
now.
her
Yeah.
damage is really strong. Like,
So
she's
what,
just
you just go damage on her?
generally the jungle. Like, they'll get the warrior enchant like a Hydra, and then go pure tank after that. And they can just duel anyone with a shit ton of damage.
I didn't know
'Cause-
that.
Essentially, you've got, you know, mobility from your tunnels, so you can like move around the map extremely
So
easily.
You go warrior, Hydra, and then you just go straight tank. And you said
Yeah.
that some people put a sight stone on her?
No, no one puts a sight stone on
Oh,
Rek'Sai.
I wanted to play her and they banned her. God damn it.
Yeah, but
Wouldn't Trinity Force be a little bit better than Hydra?
it's a lot more. It's 500 more gold expensive, and the Hydra really like does well with her Q, because essentially if you can do it right, you can auto Q, auto Hydra, and that's all auto attack reset. So you're essentially doing that damage almost instantly if you get the combo down properly.
What do you think about Rengo right now?
Rengar, same tier as second string.
I've just been playing him
He
for
does-
fun and I want to learn him. Is
he
Zach
does-
okay right now?
Who?
Zach?
No.
That's a good answer.
No, like Zach, he has good clear times, but he's just useless. Like his damage is negligible. Like he's like a CC bot.
My top three are Vi, Wukong, and J4, followed up by Warwick, Xin Zhao, and a few others that I just play off and on.
Yeah.
So
It
but
varies a
Wukong's
lot.
Wukong's clear hurts him so much the first like 2 times.
Yeah.
It's really slow to get him started.
Yeah, like he's definitely like, you know, lower now too with the like tier changes and all that, like the jungle
You said
changes.
Pantheon's still really strong.
Pantheon's still strong. You have to run attack, like a little bit of attack speed on him now.
I do.
I think
I
is
run
what
attack speed on him.
yeah, people were doing. But yeah, he's still pretty strong. He's picked a lot still.
What about the Swajani picks that have been happening? What's up with that?
She's like a people are trying her out essentially. Like it's a
Let's say because
preseason.
She's
so-
actually one of the junglers.
She's
that I learned.
after the changes, she's like stronger. I don't know exactly though. Like she still has pretty glaring weaknesses, so I'm not exactly sure. I'm not a jungle main, so I don't know as well. But yeah, she still has some pretty big weaknesses which are hard to overlook. So it's probably second tier as well when it comes like you know, they're the god tier junglers, but then like you know second tier junglers work too. It's just that they lack something that the A tier junglers have.
I say Ramus was a god there for a little bit too until they nerfed him with nerfed his E.
Yeah, but like
I love me playing Ramus. He's such a dick champion. Are you doing AP Nunu top? Oh, that's gonna be dirty. I forgot you said you were gonna do it. I forgot.
You're really quiet, Ashton.
You know what? I'm playing Jarvan then, so we're gonna do that. I was gonna play Pantheon, but fuck that. I'm gonna play Jarvan ult.
Pick
Josh,
Janna.
Josh,
Is that
Josh,
better?
Josh, you really need to work on something
Janna.
else.
Janna.
Fiona, Janice. I need you to practice those other. What are the god tier supports right now?
Thresh, Janna.
Thresh will always be a god tier, I think.
Yeah, his kit's just way too good. Thresh, Janna, Raka's really good. Nami.
Yeah, you pick Rock into lanes that are an AD carry that will lose or is weak early on. Just to get to the laning phase, and then she's really good against the assassins because of the AoE silence.
You can pick Raka into anything, honestly. Like she's so stupid.
Party, Iron Solari, or
So stupid.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
essentially,
Diamond won last night on Shaco.
essentially what you do is with Raka, you just sit behind your AD carry and you watch them go 1v2, and you know they might lose the trade a little bit, but then you just heal them back up, and boom, you just won the trade. Haha.
Damn it, he went LeBlanc. I was hoping he was gonna go Cassiopeia, which is a slow movement. I want to go Pantheon.
Can't buy Nunu bot for some reason.
I don't know if I want to go Jarvan or Pantheon.
Jarvan. You go well with Leona and Nunu.
Yeah, just LeBlanc and Shaco are gonna be able to get out though.
That doesn't matter. Most champions have some sort of mobility. It's
Hey, for J4, would you go attack speed or CDR?
attack speed. Wait, those are two different slots. Like CDR's blues, attack speed's red.
I think he means masters.
Oh, masters. Okay, yeah, CDR.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. It was like, whoa, what are you doing?
Well, I have some CDR on one of my runes, and then I have attack speed on another. Like, I have 20% attack speed, 4.5 physical damage, 9 armor, 27 max resistance level 18 on one of my rune pages, and then some cooldown, physical damage, and armor. I just put one. Which one would be better, though?
I don't know, you want to mix those two. Like, if you see that you're up against high burst assassins or whatever, like, generally get with the MR. Like, so against LeBlanc, yeah, you're going to want to go with the pirate page with MR on it. But Jarvan, like, benefits from a mix of attack speed and AD, so, like, essentially what you want to run on Jarvan in the jungle is literally just an Irelia rune page, or an AD carry rune page. Works really well on him.
Really, an AD carry rune page?
Yep. I run flat armor red, or flat attack speed reds.
I need
Or
to
flat
get to my
flat
runes.
AD reds, let's get this right here. Flat armor yellows, scaling MR blues, and attack speed quins.
That's
Wow,
what
they
I
have
do
like
too.
they have like Kazakhs. I need to fix some of my rune pages then.
Which Lissandra skin should
What
I
the
use?
fuck? What team? What is
Use
our
the
team?
blade one.
It's top.
It's the
that's
best.
AP Shaco support, by the way. This
Or
is a
LeBlanc
cheese-
support.
No, it's a volley bear.
Support.
I don't know, man. It's
No,
just
it's a Volibear
I wanna-
top.
Well, regardless, it's a cheese team.
That's
No,
Volibear.
it's a volley bear support. It's a volley bear support.
That's
No,
that's no, that's
no way,
Volibear.
Jacob.
That's Volibear top lane.
Yeah.
Shaco
Well,
support.
Shaco have TP. Shaco has TP ignite.
I think it might be Shaco mid LeBlanc support.
That's really weird.
No. No. I think Shaco is gonna be the support, but he took TP for like ganking top lane or like.
He took like TP probably just for split push pressure.
Yeah, or that too.
I'm getting something to drink. I'll be right back. Didn't we just play a guy named Vizen a few earlier? Maybe I did. I don't know. Right back.
God, Corky bugs me so much.
I don't know. Like I haven't played much Cookie at all. So.
He's so easy, but just his voice, I can't stand it in lane.
I'm
Wait,
up
it's
to
like-
snuff and got me
It's
an
like
ace
playing
machine.
Super Galaxy Rumble in lane. It's just not.
Talk more.
AJ,
Talk
you're
even
no
more.
fix fucker.
Super mega combo breaker.
Yeah, it's like
Super
seriously, we don't
Galaxy
play that.
comeback breaker.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, so isn't there like a special combo for Corky where you like Q auto or something, or like you throw your auto and then Q at the same time and approximate?
And then throw your auto. And then what?
Auto and then like Q while it's in flight to proc the Triforce.
Yeah, that's.
Or
what
you
I was-
can QR auto to like aim at the same place for a massive burst of damage.
More
Yeah, and then
nostalgia.
you can do that with the missile barrage as well, like auto and then missile barrage deactivate the Sheen or like
Yeah.
Trinity. Okay.
Or you just press R when you
Oh,
game.
yeah.
It's
Alright,
a
here's the
Shaco. This guy's running weird stuff. He's
I told
40.
you it was AP Shaco.
He has 40 AP. That means like he's. I don't think.
He's probably gonna go hard AP.
Yeah, he has no MR or armor.
I told you he was AP Shaco support.
I have armor, not MR.
It's gonna be a
Get-
serious. It's gonna be a serious cheese lane.
He's. There's probably boxes in there.
Probably.
No, it's just a, yep.
Walk up there. They both started Doran's ring. The fuck?
It's he's gonna cheese the fuck out of you, dude. That's what it is. I'm telling you right now. It's gonna be not. It's not gonna be a very fun lane either. It's gonna be quite annoying. Like you want to go in all of a sudden with Leo or Corky, and you're gonna get boxed, and you're gonna be like, oh, cool, fun.
Corky, do you need to recall? No.
Guys, LeBlanc. Well, she got really stupid. Alright, so, well, there you go. You know what LeBlanc started.
Oh, what? We're having a Lysandra mid lane. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Shaco's waiting in my lane somewhere.
He's probably gonna cheese the fuck out of you so to avoid the bushes.
I'm top. I mean lane, sorry.
No, I don't know if I don't think he'd cheese you. I just know that
Well,
I
he's
guarantee
missing, so.
Yeah.
that's what.
he's probably in the bushes.
Oh, there he is.
Alright
Yeah.
guys, I'm gonna mute and do some more commentary while you guys play the game. So good
Alright.
luck.
Yeah, there's.
Fuck. Fuck.
I told you.
God. Fuck your shit.
Oh my goodness. You're at.
Shaco's gonna cheese you
Okay.
the whole game. You're just gonna have to
So-
play safe. That's all there is to it.
Talk about fucking
No,
weird
don't recall.
team comps here.
Don't
Okay,
recall.
so top team has like good, better team fight. Like they still are kind of wombo combo-y with the J4, Nunu, Leona, Lissandra. Like I don't even understand. They're gonna look for team fights though, that's for sure, especially with AP Nunu. Meanwhile, purple side's like looking to split and make
I'll come
picks. It's
by,
kind of the
just give me
same
a few.
situation as the last game with these guys.
I mean, it's not gonna be a fun
Ah,
game.
No,
that's
just
so
don't go
weird
in the
though.
bush at
Like
all, we'll
AP
be fine.
Shaco support with teleport
near the
ignite.
bush.
Like I don't
Stay the
understand.
fuck away from the bushes. GG.
Ah,
Where the bush is walk over.
Every
let's
bush.
see starting items.
GG.
Okay.
I think this guy favors the flask start a
hope I can get
little
that
too
Spanish.
much. Okay, I'm gonna see.
Fuck you.
LeBlanc no passive, by the way.
Oh, by the way, one thing I do want to say is, Fluffy Equinox, I feel like in top lane that you favor the flask start of the two games so far, when you haven't really needed to start it. Because in order to make that purchase like necessarily worth it for laning phase,
Oh,
you have to
son
go
of a-
back 3 times.
Okay.
So like starting with a ring on the Annie and the Nunu probably would have been better because they're not matchups that are gonna look to harass you out like the Kale or the Volibear. So you can get away with starting the ring 2 pot. That's just something I noticed.
Alright.
Alright, so now that that's out of the way, it looks like they're just warding up this push. Boxing it because, you know, this is what this guy
Barely
does.
died.
Oh goodness! I didn't think he would do that much damage.
He has 45 AP right now.
Oh no, like with the
Shake,
basic
he's a
attacks.
dick.
And he also has Ignite.
He's a dick.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Going for cheesing you. Expect the unexpected. That's all I'm gonna say.
Corky spamming recall is making my camera go all sorts of fucking haywire right now.
And these traps.
Once again, the
Yeah,
jungler
I messed
starting on
up
the bot
with
side.
trying to kill LeBlanc.
Could start
I
top.
didn't think she had her W up, but she did. She just didn't use it until she needed it for damage.
It's whatever. It looks like the bot lane for Red side is not going to be leashing Kha'Zix either, so it doesn't really matter. They're going to be looking to do that good cheese.
Fuck. Shit. Shit.
I'm not staying
Let's see
here.
if they,
Fucking Caitlyn's MIA.
count
I don't
us.
care.
'Cause against AP Shaco, you don't want to go in bushes. Like, that is rule fucking 1. Leona using
Expecting
her
you to go
both of
get
her
that
procs
trap,
a
so-
little early, but it doesn't really much matter because it's against a Caitlyn, so it's
So-
whatever. Should probably save the second charge of that for the
Just gotta
second
hug the
waves
wall.
after you've taken a little bit of
Sonya's
harass,
coming
so
up.
you can kind of heal it back up.
I
Because
think
that's the
that
only form of
actually
sustain you're gonna get is Leona. your
Actually,
AD
knows
carry.
all. Fight him.
Yeah, like right now, Leona's
Ow.
really
Oh,
low and
shit.
can't really
That,
like
the execute.
play in the
Oh,
lane
sorry.
because she burned both of her
Passive,
charges already. So just keep those charges in the future
But
for
his
when
passive's
you
down.
need them. Top lane is just gonna
Oh,
be an
that was
interesting thing
unexpected.
because of the Nunu.
LeBlanc's missing.
Yeah, you might wanna leave.
Yeah, this lane's essentially
Found
gonna
her.
be a 2v1 if they don't go into bushes.
I'm 6, but I don't want to fight her.
No, I don't want to fight her anyway.
No one
That was
DC'd
really
this
funny.
game,
Just
so
auto-volley.
I'll actually have to see the bot lane play it out instead of maybe trying to be a little passive because there was a 1v2. So I'm interested in seeing
Oh,
this.
Shaco TP'd back. I'm pretty positive at least. He got back a little too fast.
Wee bit too speedy.
I ain't seen Kha'Zix yet. LeBlanc is really low on mana.
Volibear TP back up.
I'm gonna go ward this. Keep an eye on me, please.
Nothing like
Oh, LeBlanc's here. Volibear hasn't moved.
We should probably get some wards in
LeBlanc's missing.
that bot push.
I don't have any wolves split in there.
Oh.
You're digging a lot of.
Yeah. Holy smokes.
The moment you hit 6, she's gonna fucking hold you.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Alright.
We should probably
First
leave.
blood, I completely
Or
missed it because
Shaco's
I was
back
talking to
to
Leo. Who died?
Either or. Example.
Yeah, I'm eating.
Alright,
bot.
mid lane. Okay, that's
I
just
also have
unfortunate. Yeah. I don't think he has an
I have
EMR,
Nexus,
right?
But I'm headed down.
Yeah,
I mean, sorry, I don't
no
have wall,
bonus
I'm headed
MR.
down.
So
Yeah,
that's
see that
gonna just
aggro right
hurt.
there. Where's bottom one?
Alright, Corky got
I don't think
jumped
Dry is
on
wooded,
by
so
Shako with the
Well, I
Ignite.
mean, there's a pink
so-
there, so.
Let's get ourselves a.
Some
Caitlyn.
boxes? How was boxes? Boxes! Boxes!
Aw, man.
Oh my goodness, Shaco.
I tried really hard to give you the dangerous game to save you.
Hey,
I
look, there's
flashed.
Kazakhs. Got vision on Kazakhs.
Shit, they have Kazakhs.
Alright. So,
Today I learned.
the cheese happened pretty
Kazakhs
strong here.
exists.
I don't really know what to comment about anymore.
Wonk's gonna push
I
me
need to
right
reset
now.
my mind here. Alright, so,
Just don't die.
top lane going pretty well.
I don't think I have to
Um,
flash there, but
Actually, no, he's not. He's being
El
out CS like
Blanc is
crazy.
MIA.
They might be going for dragon.
That
Um,
None.
yeah, those
Kazakhs
mana
can
pots
do
aren't really
so
doing much for
damage to
him.
dragons so quickly.
Up to bot lane. Corky's getting out CS pretty
she might be
hard.
getting blue
Mid
as well.
lane.
All the-
CS is even.
Kazakhs is
LeBlanc
up
got
very
that
much. I'm gonna
first
check their
blood.
blue.
So it's gonna be interesting
toss
to
a
see
word
how they
there,
play
but-
from behind
Yeah,
here.
she got hers.
Yeah, Caitlyn is really far ahead of me.
Yeah, Nunu needs to just keep throwing
Shakes is there.
snowballs at Volibear to. Oh, you already proc that
Oh.
fast. That's really good. I haven't seen Jarvan on the map at all, actually. Ooh,
Uh.
the frenzy bite.
what?
I
Jarvan
realized
needs to
that last
apply
time I
pressure on the
to,
map because he just hasn't really been doing that at all. You know, he's a
Relevant.
strong early game
Had
janky
to sell it.
jungler,
What?
and you need to be
No.
able to be like
Why?
able to go forward and do that. And Fenry Waste Talking, thank you for following. I hope it wasn't
Or
as
voice
loud
stat
that
for
time
flat
because I
stats,
turned down the volume on
you know,
Twitch
so
alerts. I hope it
good.
fixed itself.
Okay.
But
Get
yeah, you know, it's
Once I get sick,
Just
I'll come
like-
by.
neither jungler has
I still
shown
don't
any
think
presence on the map yet. They both just been
There's
farming
Kha'Zix.
a lot.
For
And I feel like Jarvan could have a lot more of an early game
I'm
presence,
gonna get two of them,
especially because he's playing Jarvan, you know, against Kha'Zix.
I still.
So there's that you could work on in the future. Bot lane, Corky needs to be a little better with those Qs because he's missed quite a few of them.
Kha'Zix was
But they just
top,
need to
I don't
prevent,
know,
like,
but I doubt he's staying.
Just
he's
tell me
going
when
for
you go
poke
in.
over CS
Next time.
under the tower
But
too,
when
which
you're
I don't
about
think
to
is the
go
best
in.
of ideas because he's just losing a
So,
lot of
okay.
health
Like
really
those
quickly.
Q-
LeBlanc,
Like
you
some
know,
ideas
is
showing that she's
Lissandra's
gonna be
doing
going, or I'm
better,
gonna be going.
even though she got first blooded.
Oh wow, you're,
Oh.
you're actually getting damage off those trades?
Alright, so he burned the.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
very
saw
nice.
that.
That was a
Yeah,
very
dude,
good play right there.
I
He
like
managed to
Blanc.
burn the Blanc's flash and
I'm
still get
coming
the kill.
bot.
So that was really good. Nunu's about to get
The
wrecked,
Blanc's missing.
I feel.
My farm is
No, he's
Alright,
actually
you
gonna
just put a
make it
bot
away.
right there.
That's interesting.
Hey,
Bot
I
lane
need
putting
you.
down a lot of damage onto the red side bot lane.
Uh,
Using that Leona
well,
passive pretty
oh my
well. 'Cause
God.
They got a little
Yeah.
aggressive. Jocko's ignites
Fucking
back up.
kidding me?
Sandra run down
Those
and
boxes
oh my
hurt.
god,
Holy shit,
those
those boxes.
boxes.
that's a fake.
That was a really good play
Damn,
by
Kha'Zix
Lissandra,
no
but
flash
it
or all.
wasn't quite enough to save the Corky. That's unfortunate.
Oh my god, those boxes fucking hurt. Time to get some MR. Nice, Nunu, but I'd leave because
Going on.
Kazi.
Kha'Zix is nearly dead, but has no flash.
Oh
at
no
all.
no.
Alright, Nunu gonna get a kill on Volibear here. Like, each of these lanes fell behind really early, but they're managing
Don't
to
let
come
him
back
get you.
quite nicely.
Leave, leave.
Yeah.
So, that's good.
Yeah, just dip. Just dip.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm not gonna die, so it's fine.
I'm headed bot lane to try and cover 50 seconds of my own.
I just flashed for no reason. Well, I didn't flash for no reason. I got into the point where I shouldn't have, but my fucking Q didn't connect to my E.
If you can push up, I can get into this push.
Alright, sorry, I'm chatting with Leo about stuff too.
Oh, I really needed that.
Assisted.
Hey,
So,
can we get Dragon off that?
you know, blue side's come back in with a lot of kills. They need to start trying to get some vision back down in the mid, like in the river, get some vision control back. Because essentially, right now they don't know what where Kha'Zix
Many
is, what he's
boxes.
doing. Neither jungler has
Many-
still
many
shown their
boxes.
face
Many
essentially
boxes.
on the map right
Push
now.
up.
Jarvan hasn't applied any pressure Lissandra's been roaming really well and applying pressure for her team.
I should have given you that kill.
But Jarvan, like, he
she's
needs
over
to
there.
show
Oh,
his
please,
face.
we have this
Just to
fuck-
apply pressure. He doesn't necessarily
dragon,
need to
here.
get
Fly
anything
dragon.
out of it. He just needs to show his face so he
What
can
the
be a
fudge?
presence on the map. Because
sorry, I'm
Kha'Zix
so
scales
salty right now,
much
so-
better just farming than Jarvan does. Jarvan thrives when he gets those early kills, like in that early aggression that he can put out, because he's ready to go and gank with full potential at level 2, essentially. Kha'Zix needs time. He needs to at least hit level 3 so he can get each one of his abilities, and even then, he still doesn't necessarily want to gank. He wants to farm to the point where he can get 6 and start, you know, carrying after he gets
Just ult,
farmed.
that's all you need
So
to do.
Jarvan can really
Oh,
take
Kha'Zix.
control of the game early on. And just apply like that pressure with an iron fist,
What I
essentially.
meant by I don't have
So
very
that's
many
something
mana.
that he could work on in the future. I don't know. Leona
Now
needs to
I
max
have-
W, not Q.
When you asked,
Leona
I
max
had-
W over E over Q. That is a very important thing. W gives you the
Oh,
resistances
well,
that make you
there's
tanky, and it's your highest damaging. It's really high damage. E
You just
reduces the
opted to
cooldown,
use it.
and
Super
it lowers the cooldown a lot more than it does on Q. Q is the one that you max last in most situations. So Jarvan shows his face, but he doesn't really get anything out of it. Oh my god, those boxes. Kha'Zix is also making his first gank, but Lissandra manages to get a kill on LeBlanc. Claws out. Kha'Zix trying to get in range in order to use his Q. Oh, he flashes forward. That was really unfortunate. But well played by LeBlanc. He burned Kha'Zix's flash as well as LeBlanc's ignite.
Yeah, they're.
So that's really good by him. Volibear with an interesting tower dive. Like, I don't understand why he flipped Nunu, because you need the flip for when he channels his ultimate.
Damage avoided.
I'm just gonna farm up.
Careful, Kha'Zix.
Fuck is he?
He's right there. He's on my fucking.
So, that Leona ult wasn't very communicated very well.
dumbass.
Jarvan not gonna get this
Hey,
flag.
don't
He's
worry, too.
actually gonna maybe pay for his life. Yeah, he pays for it with a flash. A
I
lot of
know.
miscommunication going here bot lane.
right there in that
This thing
bush.
needs to be communicated a little bit better. Corki just needs to go
Actually,
back.
Leo,
He's
you still vault,
essentially
right? Okay, they
dead weight right now. And he needs to build towards one item, not go for 2 at a time. Because it looks like he's trying to get both Phage and Sheen right now. He needs to pick one or the other in that case. Another very good roam by Lissandra. Securing her team another kill on the bot lane. You know, Lissandra's been roaming a lot this game, picking up a lot of kills for her
Jesus,
team. So it's really good by him.
Just like moves, super speed, quick on ice cream.
Can we get blue? List.
Okay, okay.
Caitlyn is missing. Same with Kha'Zix. And
Look how the cooldown on my Q is just non-existent. I love it. Let's head top.
Hey guys, real quick, I'm gonna drop call because I have a friend that's gonna commentate with me on this. I'll hop into call after, like, just have Crystal Soul message me after the game's over, and I'll hop back into call and kind of explain what we were talking about. But yeah, so I'll be back.
Okay.
Yo yo yo,
Good man.
how's it going? You're really quiet.
Yeah, dude, my voice
there we
is
go.
like fucking gone, man.
I know that feeling.
Pretty cool.
Can you spectate me since I'm like spectating? Cause I can get into this like live or.
Meet your thing. What's up?
Can you like spectate me and like get into this to like respect it?
Yeah, I'm already back in. So.
Okay. All right. So yeah, just feel free to say whatever that jumps out at you here, cause they just want to improve.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Bot lane. What they probably should have done early game. So essentially, the entire point of AP Shaco is box control and then spamming Shiv. And if you guys just place a pink and a bush right next to your tower, and then hold that position, you can out trade them easily. Because
Yeah.
it prevents Shock from placing boxes that far up, and it allows you to have potential to trade against them instead of having to worry about, am I going to walk into like 5 boxes and get
Yeah.
wrecked?
Because Caitlyn Shaco's all-in potential is not very high, like as Leona compared to Leona and
It's a
Corki.
good pick for the young Kha'Zix.
Yeah,
Very
that's
nice job.
Really good pick. I already commented on Leona's build, like skill order. That's
Yeah,
little strange.
Leona's W is her hardest hitting skill.
yeah,
So
and
always
it's just her
looking at
most
that.
useful too because it gives her free stats.
Yeah, it makes you just naturally tanky.
So I already commented on that.
Yeah, I heard that.
Top lane's just I don't even at this point.
Okay, so right now they should be looking at Kha'Zix's build. Looks like he's not even going to worry about building tanky, and he's going to be rushing Glass Cannon. He's probably going to turn that Vampiric Scepter into a Hydra.
Yeah.
So what Darvin can either do is he can get himself a Brutalizer or just go straight tank, and he can now trade Kha'Zix. Because what Kha'Zix did is he evolved his wings first, and that essentially gives up all forward damage that he has going for him.
Yeah.
Because with the new Smite, when you get Chilling Smite on Kha'Zix, you don't even have to worry about evolving your wings anymore. You can just leap in, smite them, and just get the damage.
Yeah, I was also saying that Jarvan just needed to show his face a lot more. Because like,
Yeah.
both junglers were essentially invisible, and Kha'Zix benefits more from a farm fest.
That's true. They both benefit really well off of kills, but Jarvan needs it more in order to start snowballing, and it's easier to snowball Jarvan than it is Kha'Zix.
Yeah.
That Volibear just loves that tower.
I know, that's like the
Oh my
third dive. Oh my god, that heal was incredibly aggressive.
From Corki.
Andrew, thank you for the follow.
Oh, dude, so they released like 4 new animes today. There's one that's literally like High School DxD, man.
It's like what?
High School DxD.
Oh, dear lord. Did you see the Yuri Bear one?
I haven't.
Oh, that one we can talk about afterwards, but let's keep it about the game for now. Because
Probably need to pick up my anime soon. But, okay, so Volibear blew TP, so essentially they got something out. They able to get damage
on the
off
tower.
Get Volibear's TP.
Yeah,
Who
they
got-
also got double buffs on Lysandra too from that nice little dive on Kha'Zix.
Who got first dragon though?
I think it
What was
was.
a good pick
Blue
right
team.
here or on Caitlyn? Maybe she disconnected?
No, she's just too far forward. Like honestly, not enough ward coverage. She didn't see Leona coming. Jarvan just.
Maybe Jarvan disconnected? Standing there for a second.
I don't know, maybe.
This is the point where we need to point out too, like junglers have to be careful for assassins like LeBlanc and Syndra, because once they hit 6, they've reached their power spike and they can essentially 100-0 you, and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah. Also, Pink's really valuable this game because Shaco boxes. Really big problem. Pink's essentially get rid of that. So, yeah.
Because they all have a bunch of sweep forwards.
This spectating is called a coaching session that Leo is joining me on because he was bored out of his mind waiting for his next person.
I don't think they showed up, and I should probably cancel the session.
Yeah, just report him as absent.
Yeah.
Because that goes on. That means it goes on their record, not yours. Sandra getting caught out in the river a little bit, but actually turns it back around onto Volibear. That's really good. So just good roaming together as a team, making sure that they don't get caught out. Warding up the river together. It's really good. You're gonna lose the mid tower though. Blue team really needs to start like grouping up to get objectives. Because kill-wise, they're a lot stronger, but they have so much potential. You guys just have so much potential gold left on the map. Just from all these outer towers. Like, I think top lane should be going down here soon, because Nunu's just, free pushing. So that's going to give you a little bit more. But, like, the bot and mid towers, you guys can just group up, and this Lysandra is absolutely massive. Just abuse her, dive the tower. Like, you can lock LeBlanc in place, who's, like, essentially the only real threat to your backline on that team, and then just take the tower for free after that. So
Even then, like
Yeah.
right now, the beauty about Lysandra and her kit is her ability to shut down any dive heavy champion. Like Lysandra is a strong counter to Kha'Zix, because if he tries to dive your backline, all you have to do is snare him or ult him. Just shut him down completely. So right now, what they should be doing is they should be grouping up and just fully abusing how strong Lysandra is right now.
yeah, so blue team gets
Oh, they got
Right,
Dragon
purple.
stolen by Caitlyn.
Oh.
Looks like Jarvan might have smited just a wee bit too early right there, and you gotta be careful about that. Instead of focusing so much on Dragon, they should have just turned around and killed the Caitlyn or killed whoever's nearby. That's how strong their fight potential is, and that's how healthy they were.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. So yeah, just be careful when testing dragons and barons, because I noticed that you guys got a baron stolen from your last game too. So just try and call out, like, you know, the health of the objective, so the jungler can call for a burst before his smite. It's really good to coordinate things like that, because it prevents you getting from outsmited from either the enemy smite or, oh Corki, please no. Oh Corki, please no.
Oh, rip in peace, Corky.
He might make it out. Shaco doesn't have flash.
Oh, they might be able to turn this.
Yeah, actually, they.
Come on, Corky, just keep attacking. Shaka's got no deceive. Oh, they should have kept going.
Yeah.
Shaka's deceives down. It's down for 10 seconds. That would have been a free kill.
Yeah, and he doesn't have flash. Oh my god, this Lissandra is just. Oof. Who flashed on the trap? Did Leona flash onto a trap? I didn't see. But yeah, like, so calling out, like I was saying before about objectives, just calling out and bursting down is really good. This is a good second tower here. No, they're out of position, they're low, so it's free tower. Keep pushing up.
Oh,
Oh, that poor Shaco. Yeah, there's not much you can do about that Volibear taking that tower.
yeah, he gave it his best. Oh man, here comes the pain train, boys.
Oh my god. Walk it out, Nunu. Alright, so we burned Volibear's flash off that. And I think he should die. And oh my god, he just flipped Jarvan out of his soul. That's funny.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, and with that rotation, bot tower, because Shaco just died randomly. In
That was
the
pretty
mid
funny.
lane.
Oh, excuse me, I'm a little bit tired. Also, you should, it never hurts you to call for when you're doing Dragon or Baron. You can also call to stop doing DPS on the objective as well, too, because it's always good as well. 'Cause you're not
Oh,
always...
Corky. Yeah, if you're gonna push up past river like that, you need ward coverage.
Even then, like, I feel like right now, they should just be grouping up
Yeah.
Corky and Lissandra.
Yeah, they should
Like-
they should be grouping up and abusing that. But like, if you're gonna be in a side lane, when the outer towers are down, you need to have vision in their jungle, like at least around it, so you don't get caught out like that. Like they flanked from different directions and just killed Corky. So you need vision if you're gonna be doing that. That's like common with any split push or whatever.
Oh, dude, I knew it. Kha'Zix versus the Hydra. I think I'm like psychic or something, man. I think I'm Faker.
And that's like the only thing he can rush. I mean, I guess he could go for
Are you kidding? He could have gone a fourth, dude. Man mode Kha'Zix.
God, please.
Evolve
no.
your ultimate and just keeps auto-attacking them.
Jesus Christ, that sounds like
It's
cancer.
viable, swear me mum.
That sounds like cancer.
Yeah, right now, like, they don't want... Okay, like, for sure, they do not want the enemy team to reach the late game. Because their
Yeah.
power spike potential, it's definitely better than the other team.
Yeah, when playing games like this, you need to weigh out your strengths versus the enemy's strengths, and that enemy's team is really strong in the late game. So
They're strong at picking, their Volibear just becomes a monster when it comes to tanking.
yeah,
And,
so,
and then Shaco will continue to split push with box advantage, and AP Shaco scales so well, it becomes really absurd to the point where his shiv will do 60% of your health,
yeah.
and it's up every 6 seconds.
Oh my god.
Okay, so right there, Lissandra rushed her abilities just a little bit. She would have gotten that kill for sure if she timed and changed her CC better.
Yeah.
And right here is what we're talking about being with the picks, not grouping up.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh.
god.
I deleted.
The 1% crit rune on the Kha'Zix.
I'm pretty sure that was Kaylin that crit.
No, it was Kha'Zix. He crit for 400.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm dead serious.
That's great. I love this game.
He like, and you could his animation was the crit one. He like
poke, like instead of like slashing, you like thrust his claws in.
Oh, very good.
Okay, if you guys had Lysandra, like if this Lysandra was up for this would have gone easily in your favor. But you guys she got picked off in that
They
situation.
rushed the engage.
Yeah,
They got a
you
little
rushed.
bit too greedy chasing, and they
Yeah,
just got off of that. And Shock was still pushing bottom like I called.
yeah. So you get like what needs to happen is Vision needs to go out and you need to group up as 5 and force them into a situation where they need to defend because they have essentially no wave clear aside from Caitlyn.
And even then, if LeBlanc goes in the wave clear with their distortion, you can lock it
Lysandra,
down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Scumbag Jarvan. Holy shit.
I was watching this. I was watching some dude was coaching. Was watching replay. He flash stuns Raven and doesn't stun him. I'm like, oh, that's gotta hurt. The stun glitches out. I'm like, oh, the pain is real, boys.
One for one.
Gets them.
1 for 1. So, yeah, you guys just, like, what needs to happen here is you guys, like, you just need to group as 4 on the mid lane and have Nunu deal with the Shaco. Like, that is honestly what needs to happen.
Even then, they can push faster than Shock and can push.
Yeah, but, like, that Nunu, he's pretty apt at dealing with that Shaco with his AP build. Like, he just eats a minion and he's fucking fine.
Eat a box.
Yeah.
Also, I do need to point out, Lysandra's build is kind of greedy. You focused so much on damage that you forgot that Hourglass is like a priority item on Lysandra.
Yeah, Hourglass is a
The
really
Uberella
strong item.
Nomcon seems a little bit excessive.
No, that's that's okay for mid lane Lysandra to do.
Like, I feel like you could have gotten Morello's and then gotten Hourglass.
Because,
after-
no, wait, what you're missing is that he got really far ahead. So the double Morellos wasn't a bad thing. If you went double Morellos into Zhanya's, that would have actually been a really good build with the sword
Yeah,
shoes.
but you just need that additional connection if you're getting build off, though.
Yeah, because you burn through mana like a motherfucker.
Mm.
Her spells have
Play
some
the
really
Sandra jungle to better understand her as a champion.
Oh dear lord, please no.
The ganks are real, though. I can come in
Yeah.
inside of my...
So timing here a little off. Jarvan's extremely low before a dragon, and yeah, you guys just shouldn't really.
Oh,
try to
Jarvan, what is he
contest that.
doing? Oh, is this fucking turn the
Yeah,
favor?
Lysandra got a really good ult off. That Lysandra ult turned that fight 100%. As favor.
Not worth anymore. They didn't get Dragon, they gave up kills, and they fed LeBlanc. It's never worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it. So
Yeah.
essentially, for Dragon, you never want to try and give kills up for Dragon, because Dragon doesn't give global gold anymore, or any type of gold for that matter, except 25 if you kill it. So giving up 4 kills and not getting Dragon is a horrible trade, especially when especially when LeBlanc got 3 of those kills.
Yeah, all the kills went onto their hard carries on LeBlanc and Kate, so definitely need to pick your battles a little better. They would have been better just to give up the dragon and go push an objective down. Just shove everybody in the mid lane. Because you guys also give a mid tower for that. And Caitlyn's really starting to pump in the damage now.
Yeah, Galen's hit her power spike, I'd like to say. She's got a Bloodthirster and Infinity Edge.
Leona's overstaying a little bit, trying to go aggressive on a target she shouldn't be aggressing on.
Whoa, they're going a little bit too ham here. It's definitely not worth it. Or maybe it is. Let's see if LeBlanc can 3D. I feel like they're getting really aggressive for no reason.
Yeah,
They're finding a little bit too hard on that Caitlyn, and that's not something you should be doing.
I just feel like they're playing greedy, like when it comes to their kills. Like instead of
They still haven't grouped up as 5 yet.
Instead of focusing for objectives, they're just not. You guys just aren't grouping. You guys need to group up with this kind of team comp. You guys did it really well last game with your wombo combo comp. You've got essentially the same thing going on here. A little different because you have the new top, but you need to group up in order to have that be effective. In order for that to be effective, you guys keep getting picked off, trying to farm waves, but Well, I guess Volibear got a little greedy there. He got a little too far out of his team while Shaco was trying to set up boxes. Oh, that was a really good Lissandra ult, actually. Shaco.
I'm actually surprised that hit.
Yeah, that was a good 3-for-0 trade. Now you guys need to get something off this. Like, you killed 3 of them. The
Okay, right here's a perfect example. Like, once they just finish clearing up that team fight, they just split off for no reason. They're not taking any objectives, even though it's currently it's a 5v2, and they see Caitlyn top lane,
Yeah.
and Lissandra decided to rotate mid, so Caitlyn's essentially going to get
Lissandra, I feel,
that tower for free.
Lissandra's in the right here. Like, bot lane was way too far back to be pushed effectively. Like, Corki, oh my god.
But they have enough time on timers to at least get that
Yeah,
tower.
they could get it up there, but mid lane was like already past the halfway point, pushing in their favor. So rotating mid would have been the better option there, I feel. So, but you guys need to make a call and stick to it as a team. That's the biggest point here. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Best LeBlanc build, I don't really know. I've been personally taking a liking to the double Nomcon into, like, you know, Hat, Void Staff, Zhonya's route. But there are other LeBlanc builds that work as well, so that'd be probably better ask the mid laner. LeBlanc or Caitlyn just face check the wrong area. Plain and simple. You ain't gonna survive that. But yeah, when your team makes a call, everyone needs to follow it, regardless of whether you agree with the call or not. It just needs to happen, because a bad call with everybody on board can still be a good call. So just listen to your shot caller and follow what they tell you to do. I personally think that going mid lane would have been the best option there, but if your shot caller called to push bot lane, everybody probably should have stayed bot lane and pushed.
Like, Nunu going back top, Nunu helps her push potential, like, enormously with that attack speed steroid. And the fact that he went top lane, wasn't able to defend that tower, and still died, wasn't worth it.
Yeah. Because essentially, if you trade objectives, you could keep pushing, because, like, she has to go back. You've got the attack speed steroid on Corki at the very least. You can actually get it on 2 people, because I believe he has enough CD. Yeah, he has enough CDR to get it on 2 people. So, you can shove towers incredibly quickly. Caitlyn could only get 1 tower by the time you could have gotten 2.
Yeah.
So,
You guys, like, you could have sent Lissandra mid, and then got that bot tower rotate mid, or vice versa.
Even, you could have gotten an inhib tower like that, if they just, like, rotated mid. Alright, Lissandra getting caught out a little bit, ults herself, manages to stay relatively safe for the most part.
Goes, don't have the LeBlanc time for the
Flashes over the dragon wall, but oh my god, that was so close to being terrible for the boxes. But Lissandra goes down, J4 goes down. This is just a really scattered fight. Like,
essentially what I think it is no one's calling targets. Like, it's pretty everywhere.
yeah, nobody's really being focused down. Everyone on their team has, like, pretty low health bars. The focus wasn't there.
I think Jarvan was trying to 1v1 Volibear and got wrecked.
Yeah, I don't feel like the Nunu's doing too much, just the pick in general, at this point in the game. Like, AP Nunu is fun, yeah, but, like, it's just not very useful come later in the game. And
If you pick your fights, and then you get proper team position, like, Nunu's really good at zoning out with his ultimate. That's what he's designed to do. So if you guys can do that...
But red team, essentially, what they thrive in those scattered fights, like those chaotic fights that essentially just happened right there. They have LeBlanc, they have Shaco, they have Kha'Zix, who jump in and out, left, right, up, down, everywhere. And they thrive on being able to pick out people who are out of position in team fights and blowing them up, essentially. So,
you also have to keep in mind, too, Volibear does have a Bork, and he's so tanky, and his W does damage based off of his total health, and the percentage your health missing, too. So Volibear can 1v1 anybody right now. And that's what happened. Jarvan tried to 1v1 him without any armor, and he just got absolutely destroyed. So what they should be focusing is they should be grouping up as 5 instead of trying to split apart like that, and then just try to pick their own fights, and just start kiting them backwards, or just focusing one target that tries to leap in.
Yeah,
so that's the best way for them to win.
Having them funnel into a Nunu ultimate while you guys walk backwards through it is like that's how you essentially want to be fighting these team fights right now. But that really hasn't been happening. Like, even if Nunu doesn't get a full channel ult off, you know, it's still
The scaling
That's
is
zoning.
strong enough where it does damage.
it's still a zoning tool.
And right here, Corky's out of position and he's about to get caught out. He
Oh,
managed to get out alive, but I think he blew a heal for that.
no, he didn't. I think that was a bit of a greedy Baron by red team, but purple or blue team a little bit split up on the engage there. They have two people. They are coming in from different sides. And
Oh, dude,
so-
they're still going for the Baron.
Yeah, purple side's able to just, you know, kind of kill them as they filter in from the different sides here. Leona and Corky might be able to stop this.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Kozak's sleeping in like a man.
Leona, like, went towards Baron for some reason instead of helping peel for Corky. That was really weird.
And this is where we came to the point where Shaco Shiv did 30% of Corky's health.
Yeah, like, in that situation, you just need to peel for your AD carry as a support. This is...
This is so ballsy, I love it.
Yeah, this is...
This is gonna work too, that's the best part, because they have shock boxes.
Oh my god, LeBlanc. Oh, there you go. I thought she was dead when she dashed in. I thought she was going right through Baron's, like, spit thing.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Okay.
Alright, Leona finally has an Oracle, so that'll help him out if Chakra tries to jump in. They should always probably carry a Battle Pink Ward too. It never hurts because you can allow. It gives you more vision to see boxes. So, but right now it's just like they could win the fight, but they're just not fully utilizing how fed Lysandra is, and she's starting to fall off because she does not have her hourglass yet, so she can get burst down by LeBlanc easily.
Yeah, like that hourglass is really important on her. Like getting it this late into the game is really problematic. She does a lot of damage, so the death cap can hold off until later. The only one on the I feel like that if you'd reverse the spots of the death cap and the Zhonya's in the build, that would have been really good. Like that would have been perfect. Like it would have been a really good build. But yeah, this purple team has everything they need right now in order to just group up and like. Even though blue team has some good wave clear, just the Baron minions make it really hard to clear. They can dive really easily with this whole Baron. They're still not grouped up, so Leona just gets caught out of position once again because they're not grouped as 5.
Also, they need to point this out. Looking at blue team's build, none of them have armor except Nunu. And that's not enough because they can just ignore Nunu. And this is the part where Caitlyn is so big. She has 4 items fully built, and she almost has her last whisper. I'm pretty sure Caitlyn is doing all the damage in these team fights.
Yeah, because she's also just sitting there hitting for free. Like, there's too much focus on the LeBlanc right now.
Yeah, okay, like, getting him, like, okay, you know, LeBlanc's big, but you have the CC to shut her down to the point where she's useless. While Caitlyn can just stand in the back line and keep auto-attacking.
Yeah.
And that's game.
Yeah, so definitely work on the things that we were talking about throughout this. Like, you know, that loss shows some pretty glaring weaknesses. Have a dedicated shot caller calling out things in team fights and just making overall decisions for the team about where to go, what to push, and things like that. And yeah, like itemization needs work because it was kind of sloppy that game. But yeah, other than that, like. The Sandra did really well in the early game though with all those roams and stuff, so definitely a good job there. More jungle presence for sure, especially on Jarvan.
Also just realized Leona doesn't have boots.
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah,
boots are
pretty
important.
expensive. And also, Jarvan got Murktred, which is unnecessary this game, because they have no form of hard CC, except for Blanc Chain and Chakra Fear. Even then, Chakra Fear is like half a second, so Murktred would be not even noticeable.
Alright, I'm gonna hop back into the call real quick, Leo.
Better.
Talk to them, finish this off, and then I'll call you back real quick.
Alright, man.
Alright, see you in a few.
See you.
Thought you.
Alright, I
Everything
mean,
here.
I don't understand Skype. Jesus Christ.
It's because I'm the owner of the call, and I don't have you added as my contacts. That's why
So
you
have
can't
to hit
join.
the button.
So yes.
Okay. So anyway,
That was a really bad game for us. That's all I can say.
yeah, like we had a lot to say about that one, so definitely check out that game.
That AP Shaco though, that changes things up. Wouldn't you say? That's like said cheese.
No, not really. Like,
No?
essentially what their team comp wanted to do was they wanted to create situations where they could pick you guys off. LeBlanc, really good at it. Volibear, really good at it. Shaco, really good at it. Kha'Zix, really good at it. If they find someone solo, they're going down. So what you guys need to do is you guys need to essentially just group up as 5 and start pressuring your advantage. Like, Lysandra was massive.
Yeah.
You know, MR wasn't that big of a deal because Lysandra essentially shuts down LeBlanc's entire existence. What she wants to do, she wants to dash in and jump back out. She can't do that safely with a Lysandra on the team. So, Caitlyn was doing an absurd amount of damage every team fight because no one had armor. Everybody was so worried about the LeBlanc, the Shaco, that Caitlyn and Volibear were just starting to rip through everybody in fights.
Yep.
Like, you know, I talked about a lot of specific things earlier on, but you guys never grouped, essentially. Never grouped to pressure down objectives. When you won a fight, you weren't sure what to do next. You looked really uncoordinated. Like when you guys killed 3 of them bot lane, like a couple of you pushed bot lane, so like Lysandra went mid, Nunu went back to top lane, Corki got assassinated because you're way too far out, and it just could have overall been played a little cleaner and tighter as a team.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a like dedicated shot caller, someone who makes like all the calls in the mid to late game?
Well, I was.
Isaiah was supposed to, but since he switched to AD carry, we're kind of in between. We don't know who's
That's
shot
fine.
calling right now.
Yeah, so just find that out because that will really help with those calls. You know, just having a dedicated shot caller and having everybody listen to the call that's made, whether you agree with it or you don't agree with it, whether you think it's right or if you, whatever. Having 5 people listen to what you feel is a bad call can sometimes be a good call. So definitely figure that out. I'm gonna put the videos up on YouTube here in a minute. It'll take a little while to go because they're both gonna be pretty long. So you guys can feel free to watch that. Crystal linked my YouTube channel in Skype. God bless. But yeah, like, you know, aside from all the like things there was still some good things that I saw. Build paths could use work, skill paths could use some work, but you know, like Lysandra roaming was really good.
Mind you, I just started
picks-
playing mid for our team yesterday, so we're still trying to get coordination together.
Yeah, like some of the picks you guys made were really good. Like some of the like the warding was much better. So you guys still have good things going for you in that loss. It's just working on everything else at this point.
I don't like Nunu top. I like
Yes.
Annie top better.
Nunu top ain't very good. It's like annoying, but then like past level 9, you're just kind of like useless.
Yeah, I like Annie better.
So yeah, that's gonna be it for me tonight. It was a pleasure to come in and watch you guys. I hope you watch the videos I put up. Like probably tomorrow would be the best time, or
Yeah.
later tonight if you're still gonna be awake at an ungodly hour. But I hope you watch them and actually take to heart things that I was saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you now. I may come off as a little rude, or like very blunt, but that's just because that's my style of doing things. I like saying, like, what I do is I just say what I feel about the situation. So I apologize if some things may be a little blunt here and there, but the advice is still sound, and it would be good for you to take it in a lot of situations, especially as a team, since you're looking to improve.
Yeah, you're a coach, so like whatever you say, like it has to be blunt so that we get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to sugarcoat things like, oh yeah, it was all right, but I'm like, no, I'm going to say,
Yeah.
no, it was bad, and here's why, so you don't make the same mistake again.
As long as we learn from it, then like I'm totally fine with it, dude.
Exactly.
I'd be happy if you did this more often with us. Like I don't know if like you're a coach that requires payment, but
Oh,
you're
no.
pretty good at it.
I'm only available for this kind of thing on Wednesdays and Saturdays this late at night. On
Perfect.
every other day, I have practice starting at 7 p.m. Pacific for my 5s team. So I'm unable to do anything then. But I have a LOL coaching site thing as well. If anybody wants like specific coaching on anything, I'm mainly a top lane coach, but I also know enough about other roles to kind of provide some insight here and there. And I can also direct you to other people who coach about
There's
other
this
roles.
small coaching link.
I can also direct you to other people. So if you want more specified help, like like say like a jungler, I can throw you to my team's jungler because like we have a lot of people who are on this site. So,
Alright.
yeah,
I would definitely be okay with that.
I've got a question. Can we send replays and you'll do like commentary for them?
Yeah, but I don't have any I don't have a set time I could get to it might be a few days.
Oh, it's fine. We could wait.
But,
It's
yeah.
it's just that we're doing a tournament soon.
Yeah, I could definitely do that to help you guys prepare for a tournament if you wanted.
Yeah, so it's like basically a Dwyer CS, and it happens over like a 4-week period. So
Okay.
is just wondering if we could send replays of that.
Yeah, that would be okay. I'll just give you an email to send the replays to. It would be since replay programs are really buggy, it would be best if someone could record it using OBS or something like that, and then maybe upload the file of a game that you want me to see, because LoL replay, Baron replay, and all that are extremely meh at the moment. Because Riot doesn't have a dedicated replay system, so it can be really difficult for me to see replays sometimes. So if someone has the capability to do that, I'd say go for it, do it that way. But if not, then yeah, just send me the replay and hopefully I'll be able to watch it.
Alright.
Alright. But yeah, that's all I have for tonight. If you guys are going to keep playing, best of luck to you.
How long? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
How long do you think those videos will take to upload?
Few hours.
Oh, alright.
And then it takes even longer for the HD to
Yeah, because unless you want to watch it in 144p, I mean, them pixels.
I'll watch them tomorrow then.
Yeah, that'd probably be
I
the
had a
best.
nickel for every pixel.
You'd have a lot of nickels. Anyway, I'm gonna take off, guys. Have a
Alright,
good night.
see ya.
Alright, thank you, Vernon.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, guys, that's gonna do it for the stream tonight. I hope everybody, enjoyed what they saw and learned something. So other than that, I'm out. Thanks for watching.